Hello dear students and welcome to this online class video. This is the 11th part of 13th chapter Ways to Multiply and Divide of class 5 subject mathematics, and I am Jay Prakash. Let's start the class. Now let's know the today's topic name, and it is make the best story problem, and under this topic we will make some word problems from given story. So instruction is here. Let's read it. Each line gives a story. You have to choose the question which makes the best story problem. The first one is already marked. So here is an example. Let's see this. A shopkeeper has 50 boxes. So this is total number of boxes. There are 48 fruits in one box. So tick the one question which matches with the given problem. A. How much will the shopkeeper pay in all? Can it be the correct option? No, because there is no detail of the rate or price in the story. So it is not a suitable question. Now B number. How many fruits are there in all? Yes, it may be the correct. Now third C number. Let's check why it is not a correct answer. How many more boxes will he need? So definitely it will not be the correct option because total number of boxes is already given in the question, means 50 boxes already given in the statement. So in this way A and C are not the good choices, and in this way we have explained why A and C are not good choices. Now come to question number 2. 352 children from a school went on a camping trip. Each tent had a group of 4 children. So here we can see total number of children is 352, and in one tent there are only 4 children. Okay, in one tent there are only 4 children. So check the option A. How many children did each tent have? Second, how many tents do they need? And third, how many children in all are in the school? So C is not. Why? Because total number of children in the school is already given, that is 352. And A, come to A number. How many children did each tent have? So it will not have, because here in the question it is asking that how many children did each tent have. So total tent is not given in the question. Okay. Now B number. How many tents do they need? Yes, because for four children one tent is needed. So total tents we have to find because the number of children is given here. Now question number 3. A shopkeeper has 204 eggs. So total eggs we have. He puts them in egg trays. Each tray has 12 eggs. So once again I think here we have to find the number of trays. So let's find that. How many? A option A. How many more eggs will he need? No, it will not be a correct because total eggs is given 204, that is already given. Question number option B. How many fresh eggs does he sell? No, there is no detail of selling in this statement. So option B is not correct. Now C number. How many egg trays does he need? Yes, I have already tell about it that how many trays does he need. So it is the correct option. Now question number 4. The cost of one book is 47 rupees. Okay. So Sonu buys 23 books. So rate of one book is given and here 23 books is given. So I think we have to find the rate of 23 books. So let's come to options that it is given in the option or not. So A number. How much money does she have? No. In the question there is no detail of the money she is spending or she is saving. So option A is wrong. Now B number. How much money does she pay for the books? Yes, it may be the correct. Okay, how much money she will pay for the 23 books or all the books? Yeah, it may be correct. And why C is not correct? Let's see. What is the cost of 47 books? So in the place of 47, here it should be written 23 books because in the question here is the number of books is 23, not 47. Actually 47 is the rate or price of one book. So in this way option C and option A are wrong and option B will be correct. Now another topic is here, cross check for Harisharan. So let's read this story. Harisharan wanted to divide 2456 rupees amongst his 4 sons. So for this he need to divide. He asked his eldest son to tell him how much money did each one will get. So his eldest son just divide the numbers 2456 divided by 4 and he got 624. So now each son will get 624 rupees according to the solution. Now when Harisharan started giving 624 rupees to each son, he was left with less money for the youngest one. So if 624 rupees is for one son, so everyone is not getting equal money. It means the youngest one is not getting 624 rupees. He is getting less than 624 rupees. So what is happening in the story? Let's read it. And he is saying that it seems you have made some mistake in the calculations. So let me check. So now Harisharan is checking it. So Harisharan multiplied 624 with 4 and he got 2496 and the amount was 2456. So you can see here is a very major difference. So now this shows you have done the division wrong. So the son did the division again, 2456 divided by 4 and he got 640. Before telling his father, he checked on his own. So here is the how to check the correct division. It is given here. Now it is correct. Each one will get 614 rupees. So let me explain this all activity with a solution that how can we check the answers. Actually the amount was 2456, right? And we have to 2456 and Harisharan need to divide among his 4 sons. So for that we have to divide this number. So it is 4 6 24. We have to cross it. Now bring down 5 and we can divide it by 4 1 4. 1 is remaining. Now bring down 6. 4 4 it is 16. So we got 614. It is our quotient. 4 is our divisor. 0. Here is 0 0. So it will be our remainder and 2456. It is our dividend, right? So to check that 614 is the correct answer or not, what we have to do? We have to make a formula here. So which type of formula? Quotient, quotient. Okay, quotient we have to multiply with divisor, 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 and we have to add this with the remainder, remain, and that should be equal to our dividend, dividend. Okay, so it is our formula. So now put their values. Quotient is 614. So we have to multiply with divisor. So what is our divisor? That is 4. And remainder. What is remainder? That is 0. And it should be equal to 2456. So now let's multiply 614 with 4. So we will get 2456 plus 0 is equal to 2456. So when you will add this number 2456 with 0, so you will get 2456 is equal to 2456. So here you can see that left hand side we got 2456 and right side we also got 2456. So in this way we can say that this is the correct answer, means 614 will be our quotient. So it was a simple checking of the solution, checking of division we can say, and in this way you can check your answer, your solution is correct or not. In the next video we will solve many questions related checking of divisions. So now let's over today's class. See you all in the next video. Till then, be safe, be healthy. Jai Hind.